All right, today we're gonna work on a project called a U-joint. So today we're actually just going to build the swivel, which is the middle piece here, and then eventually we'll get to making these two U-joints, and we'll have them, instead of all these other bushings and pins, we'll have them held together with a small machine screw. So we're going to open up Onshape, create a new document, swivel, and your last name. All right, once Onshape comes up, we're going to start our first sketch. The first sketch is going to be in the front view, and we're going to draw one circle. We're going to draw this circle with the center point on the origin. That circle is going to be 0.375 or 3/8 of an inch in diameter. That's it for that sketch. Then we're going to build a second sketch. This time we're going to be in the right view. Same circle, center point on the origin as well. All right, so that's the start of our swivel. We're going to extrude these in both directions, and then we got to drill a hole through the middle of them. So back to sketch one, we're going to extrude. Oh, that was sketch two, that's fine. So we're going to do a new extrude. As our geometry selected here. We're going to do a symmetric extrude, and the size we want is 0.74. The reason we're going 0.74 is because the inside of the U-joint is 3/4 of an inch or 0.75, and we need to have a little bit of space in there for it to move. That's our clearance. Okay. All right, now we're going back to sketch one. Same idea. This time, instead of a new, we're going to add. Not blind, it's also symmetric. And same size, 0.74. All right, now that we have our basic geometry here, we're going to drill a hole in the middle. When we assemble this, we're going to use a number 10 machine screw. And so we need to know what size clearance hole to put through this so that the machine screw fits, but it's not too loose or too tight. And so what I'm going to do is go to my tab drill chart. All right, so this is a tab drill chart. Here's our machine screw sizes over here. And then we have different size hole that we need to drill if we're tapping the hole for threads. But then also over here for clearance holes, we have close fit and free fit clearance holes. We're going to do a close fit here. So I'm going to go down to our number 10 diameter screw, and then just move over here. And our close fit clearance hole for a number 10 is 196. All right, so back to Onshape. I am going to drill a hole. Extrude one. Okay, our hole is 0.196. And I'm going to grab my mate connector on the center. All right, that did drill the hole. If it didn't and you saw this sticking out like that, you just need to reverse the direction. Okay, so we want it going into the part, which it is. So that's good there. All right. Now we're going to go to extrude 2, drill a hole in that one. Same idea, same steps. Through hole, 196. In the center. Okay, and say okay. All right, and to double check that this was done correctly, we want to make sure that this didn't drill and then hit this wall and stop. So we want to look through, we want to peek through the inside and make sure that it does in fact go all the way through. I can see through that side and I can see through that side. Okay, perfect. All right, what we want to do now is, in order for me to know that you did this correctly, I want you to create a drawing of it. So I'm going to go to my new element down here, and I want to create a drawing. I'm going to use the ANSI A size. The A size is a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and I am going to choose the no view template here and say okay. I'm going to display 3 views, my front, my top, and my right side, and an isometric. So 4 total views for my drawing. And then I'm going to dimension it. All right, so I'm selecting the part, and I'm bringing, so up here it says front view. So my front view is in the bottom left. Okay. Dragging it up gives me my top view. All right, so we have our front and our top view. We need to go over here to insert view. I want to insert now my right side view. My right side view is going to go to the right of the front. And then I want to insert my isometric view in the top right. Okay, so that isometric view shows the pictorial view. Now what I want to do is dimension this, put just enough dimensions to tell that each of the holes is drilled the right size and that the overall object is the right length. So over here on dimensions, linear dimension, I'm going to grab points across here. Okay, 0.74 as it's supposed to be. 0.74. You notice that the dimension snaps to the middle automatically. Okay, and then what we need to do is dimension the outside diameter and the inside diameter for each of these because they are different parts of the object. So I'm going to go for my diameter dimension. Anytime you have a full circle, you want to use a diameter dimension. If it were an arc or partial, you'd want to use the radius dimension. Okay, so 375 there, 196 there. You see the line pop in across the screen. That makes sure that your dimensions are lined up. Okay, do the same over here. 375 and 196. Perfect. All right, once you have this done, it saves as part of your drawing. So you can go through your tabs and go back to your part studio. It shows you your solid model. Back in isometric. And then we have our drawing. Okay, and then finally, once everything is ready to go, once we have all the other parts, we can go to our assembly and see all of our parts working together. But for today, you want to get your part studio object drawn, you want to get the drawing with 3 views and isometric drawn, and then you want to share that with me. So follow the same process we used in the past to share it with me. All right, thanks for watching.